People come and go. People come and go. So at the end of the day, everything is a vibration. We all at one point in time we vibrate towards one another from different places, different cities, different states, and we somehow, some way end up at the same job or in the same school or in the same neighborhood or go to the same gym. It's just a vibrational thing, and you get a chance to meet certain people that you've never met before in your life, and you guys develop a bond, and you guys have good moments, and you guys get to know each other, and you guys start to develop communionship with one another, and it's beautiful. And sometimes life changes, and one of you guys is moving away, or you're working somewhere else now, or you're switching gyms, or you're moving to a different state or city, and now you'll never probably see them ever again. And it's funny when that happens, we always be trying to act like we're gonna keep in contact. We'll exchange numbers, and hey man, you can always call me, man, to link back up and do this, and be like, yeah, for sure, we. But in reality, you're never gonna probably see them ever again. The odds of you seeing them ever again is slim to none, unless you guys truly do um, keep in contact, which a lot of times you really don't, because you're now in a whole different vibration now. You're in a whole different environment now. You're in a whole different mindset now. And a lot of times it ran its course. For whatever reason you was meant to meet that person, whatever you was meant to learn from that person, whatever you was meant to experience with that person, that ship has sailed now. You have learned and gained whatever you needed to gain from that situation, and for them vice versa. So at the end of the day, we're all just vibrating to new people that we have never met, that need to teach us something or show us something, or that we need to go through an experience with them that we'll probably understand later down the line. But it's all an experience. And it's one of those things where I realize that you have to just let life be life and enjoy life, and not overly complicate everything that you think you need to control, because a lot of things in your life and my life, we don't understand how it happened. And that is the mystery of life. Why do we meet certain people, even if it's for a brief period of time? Like, why did I meet this person? Why is it that we connected like soon as we met? What is it about this person that I like so much? What is it about this relationship that I feel so impacted by? And it develops you, and it really makes you realize that we're just on this plane of a world, just experiencing this experience, and we're just going off of vibrations, and we're getting drawn to certain things and people and environments and ideas, and life can shift. You could be doing one thing one year, and the next year you're on a whole different wave. You're doing something completely different in your life. And that is, you have to embrace that, because when you fight against that tide, you're just causing a lot of resistance, and you're going to feel it in your spirit. You're going to be doing what you think you need to do, but you're still going to feel deep down inside not fulfilled, because you didn't take a chance. You didn't try to do something different. Nobody can judge you. At the end of the day, if you want to change direction, like I always say, you can do that, because it's up to you. So life is not about trying to stay on a course that somebody has drawn out for you. End of the day, somebody drew out a course for them, and guess what? They didn't stay on that course 100%. They made different turns and different in moves that wasn't according to plan. But if they didn't do those things, they probably wouldn't be where they're at right now. So you have to embrace the fact that you can have a plan of your life, and you can have A, B, C, D put out, but life is going to happen. And you got to understand that no matter what, you got to embrace the unknown. You got to embrace the I don't know what's going to happen, and embrace it, because that's life. And that's the beautiful part about life. And when you break everything down, you realize, hey, I'm just a human living a human experience, meeting different people that I've never met before in my life, that could change my life, that I could help change their life. And we're just both feeding off of each other with information, energy, knowledge, helping each other with our trauma, dealing with things that we don't really talk about with other people, that we feel uncomfortable talking about. You know, it's all about just realizing that you don't know the need that the people that you're attracting are for, but you know that there's something there, you know? But you gotta really look at everything from a bigger picture and realize that when you are open-minded, when you are aware that you do have control, but you can't control everything, life becomes a lot more free flowing. And then when life becomes more free flowing, you realize that, hey, if something doesn't go my way, at the end of the day, it wasn't meant to go my way with that situation. So I'm going to embrace whatever turn it turns me to. Versus being mad and upset and creating this negative vibration on why something didn't go your way. That's what a lot of us do. That's what I do a lot of the times. And it does nothing for you because it creates resistance and it creates a stagnant energy. Become free flowing. The whole point is to become free flowing with people that you meet. Don't turn down relationships with people that you don't know because you don't want to be hurt. You got to realize that avoiding trying to be hurt, you're going to eventually become hurt at some point, because at some point you're going to open up to somebody, and that person could be good or bad, but you'll never know until you experience it. So you have to be open, and you got to be embracing the unknown and embracing the fact that this could be good or bad. But regardless, it's a learning lesson. That's life. That's just how it is. And once you embrace that, everything becomes easier. Everything becomes free flowing. Everything starts to fit like a puzzle, because everything is just fitting to what it's designed to fit into. That's all it's supposed to be like. That's all of this is about. Is realizing that we're not supposed to have all the answers. So if you got all the answers, just sit back and learn something, and let life unfold for you. But what I know though, I'm out, man.